Hi, my visionaries. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mona J. If you're new here, please give me a subscribe. If you're my returning subscriber, kudos to you. Thank you for always supporting. Today, I'm going to be talking about those of us who are spending tons of money on spiritual fathers and our spiritual mothers. Please try and know God for yourself and stop chasing instant miracles. If you have too much money, educate your siblings. Send them out to foreign countries. Let them study just how other countries are doing. One of the greatest things we can offer our siblings is education. The education that you give a person today will lift the poverty rate of the next generation. So if we have that money, let us not keep spending on the spiritual father because we want instant miracle. Because some of those pastors or prophets or prophetess, they're taking advantage of people that are seeking instant miracles. And some of the pastors say, you're not even know what thing they're dealing with. You don't know what they're dealing with. Whenever things goes wrong in America, mostly the Liberians, the first thing they do, they claim it's witchcraft. In the US, we only want to prove to people, to our friends here, that we are living large. We want to show the people that are in Africa that we have the nicest cars, we have beautiful houses, we spend a lot of money on those high-end material, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and all those. Nowadays is Louis Vuitton, something like that. I'm not into it myself, so I don't know those brands. But those are the expensive brand like most of our people we spend our money on because we want to measure arm with each other. My friend buy a house, I'm gonna buy a house. This person driving this one, I'm gonna drive the same thing. Family or blaming other family that things are not going well for them in America that the other person causing it in Africa. Keep in mind those people back home, because they want to be in good rapport with you, they will always say what the other person is doing. And some of you that don't know, that don't like to investigate, most of all Liberian, we like that. As soon as somebody tell you something, you will hold on to it like this, that you are even there. We'll call our prayer mother, and our prayer mother will say, oh, it's your sister, your sister behind you. And your sister making it, you're not successful. Then you start speaking to your sister or your husband mom. Then your husband mom now is your enemy. And when some of you go home, you'll start misbehaving on those people that not do nothing to you. Let me give you an example. This lady, she's married in America. Yeah, she first went to Liberia. She met her prayer mother. She even met the husband mom and the family. They were good. Everything was fine. She was nice to all of them. She came back. Now she got bad, things were not going well for her. But her husband is a surgeon. Her husband is a surgeon. He makes good money. A Liberian, a surgeon. When she got back, her business crashed. She had a little fall, right? She reached out to her prayer mother, and her prayer mother said, he's her mother-in-law. Her mother-in-law is responsible for everything that happening to her. So, quoting her, I'm going to pray for you. We're going to do this. We're going to take this step. We're going to take the other step. But this is what I need. The prayer mother now. This lady, our prayer mother, anyway, her prayer mother said she should send $30,000 US dollar in Liberia, praying for somebody. I'm not joking you. This is real life story. Real life story. She sent the money to the woman, to that church. They pray with her, they all this thing. Now she doesn't speak to the mother-in-law. And when she went home to visit, the woman went to speak to her. You know what? In that woman did? She slapped the woman. She told her to stay away from her. She's witchcraft. She's doing this. She will not succeed. Whatever you're doing to me, you will not succeed. Saying all kinds of stuff. She slapped that woman, her husband, mom. And when she got back to America, the man divorced her.
You don't know other people's family story. Don't go around abusing people because of what your spiritual father told you. This man's story is actually sad. He said this woman is not his real mother. His real mother died when he was young. But this old man took care of him and she sold everything during the war to send him here today in America so he will not sit to watch anybody to do nonsense to her. Because what she did for him, no one else could do it.
So now she divorced. Today, she don't even get a good job. She lost that huge opportunity, or should I say that good man. Because my prayer father say, my prayer mother say, what that lady today, her godmother, her prayer mother, that money went for free. Y'all stop this thing. Y'all stop. If someone will pray for you, let them pray for you. All those people, when they start praying for you, they can be attaching. This one said this, that one said that. They, our well-known pastor here in Houston, when he first started, my friend and I, we went to go visit him once. I don't know if y'all know Belima in Houston. When Belima first started, we used to be 7 upon anything. I started with Belima. There were 2 people here in Austin, me and my friend with me, and the other 5 from Houston. I think there were 3 of them were Liberian also. Belima. So on Belima was Pastor Sam. When he started getting big, before you go see him, he'll pray with you, tell you all these things. When he started getting big, the papa said, before he become your spiritual father, how much he charged that time? He said like $400-500. When Jesus was going around praying for people, he was not taxing people. Pray for people and they give you what they can get. But he said, before I become your spiritual father, you have to give me this one. Before I become your spiritual mother, you have to give me this one. Me, my money spending not even going as I said. Now one pray for me, don't pray for me. God, stop chasing the instant miracles thing. He's spending tons of money on those, some of those fake pastors. God forgive me. If they're real, I thank God. For instance, Liberia now. Everywhere in Liberia is church. Anyone wake up, as soon as they know how to read small Bible, they call themselves pastor. Because they can quote a Bible verse from Genesis to Exodus, does not make you a pastor. There's churches everywhere in Liberia. From this place, Zinran Church. The other one in front of that house, church. 99 day for real, 1 day for master. Some of you are not pastor. You're doing that thing. God will come for you. Lastly, some of you that can be respecting a pastor or one of your own husbands in the home. And your husband now hold the person to the highest thing in your house. You'll be beating your wives in. You don't even respect them except when you have the person that come visit you in your homes. You will not give your husband food. You will not feed him on the table. Especially most of us are here in the USF. But as soon you have visitor, you have pastor visiting your home, daddy. The pastor that your daddy, the names. Like you don't even call your husband. You will bring your cleanest cup, your cleanest plate in your house. Start dishing to feed the pastor and his wife. You don't even do that to your own husband. The same respect that you are giving your pastor, give that to your husband, give it to your wives. You'll stop the pretense. The pretense within the Christian is just too much. We're supposed to be loving. But in the African community, those we that will consider or call ourselves Christian, we do the most wickedest thing to one another. You curse your wife anyhow. You put your hand on your wife anytime. Then you go preach love in church. Just stop deceiving people. If we have the money, instead of giving all this money to our prayer mothers, then let's try to support our brothers and sisters to send them out of the country to go and study. Even if they come home with no job, no, God will bless them. One day they will get a job with the right leadership in the government. They will get jobs. But that educates our brothers and sisters, just how other countries are doing. As much as they want food, let us try and give education instead of food. If you help one person out of your family, that person, when it turn out good, they will extend their help to another person. That's the only way this poverty will reduce. I'm not saying poverty will go away. It's going to reduce within the family. 2-3 people, if you can sponsor them, let them go out and study. When they come back, it's a plus. I'm not saying Liberians are not out studying, but the number of people that goes out to study is not even up to 20%. Bottom line is know God for yourself. If you have too much money, please try and sponsor your siblings to go out to study and come back home to reduce the poverty. If you keep buying food, you'll always keep buying food in that Africa. You'll never stop buying food. But when you give someone an education, it will last them for a lifetime. Feed a man a fish, you will always feed him. But teach him how to fishing, he will eat for a lifetime. Let us try to do that for our brothers and sisters. With that being said, peace.